Welcome. I don't know if this video is going to work. I don't know if this video is going to work. Maybe if I don't show my face. New computer, old computer, videos aren't working. What I wanted to say is something I just thought of. A gentleman left me a message, and I'm never sure. When somebody leaves me a note and tells me something like, even if they say it's good, I'm trying to say like, is he being sarcastic? Because nobody really actually leaves me good stuff like I've been seeing lately. But there's something I'm just thinking of because of his video that he mentions in Venus. There's Venus Castor and the size of a lens, ISO size of a lens, ISO the unions, ISON, ISON. ICE is on what? Oh, ICE on that thing that's coming. Oh, wait a second. I, that's me. S is my spirit, so it's is. Area 51 is from the corner to the train, from the corner to the train. 1515, 7557, 7557, 7 and 7 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5. 14 is the end letter. Venus, Ison. O-N of Ison. You don't walk around with a 6 in front of you, right? Unless you're walking around with a spirit in front of you. Unless you're part of the planet, which is the opposition, which is the 8, and you have no spirit inside of it. You have a house that you live in. The spirit is in the house. Have you ever written pi? 3.1415? 14 is the letter N. That's the cross we wear on our back. 15 is the letter O for the omega egg of who we are, the entrance into the world. How do we set up our planets? Mercury, Earth, Uranus, Pluto. That would be this one over here. This one would be your birth. The cross is right on your back, my friends, because you can't get away. 2, 4, 8, 6, 20, 1, 3, 7, 9. 5 is on your back. W-E-N. 20, Wednesday, 5, 5, and 5. 5 times 5 times 5 is 125, and that's the extra 30 hours at the end of the year. That doesn't have a moon to it. Everybody thinks, oh, look, the moon, it's every day and add them up. No, it doesn't work that way. In basic science, you have to start with what you got. And there's 30 hours missing to the next moon. You got to go into the next cycle. So there's got to be something else that connects to that. And it's us, because it's 30 hours, it's our birth. So we take all these and we put them together. And what's funny is Pluto becomes the plate planet. Pluto is here, here, and here. Pluto, you see the way it's a reserve, the cross on all these corners, the cut-off corners, they're reserves. Oh, from bowling. Well, of course you got to add in all the games. You got 300 in bowling, 0 and 0, 0 and 0, 15 and 15. 30 times 3 is 90, and gematria on the gematria tree for Resh to come irate, I and R, to become 8 is number 9, 9I, 18R. 27 is Y because it's in between two sides. Yo, 11. No, I'm not doing no cocaine. So then we have what happened to Earth. Well, let's take a look. Where would Earth be? Oh, Earth would be right here, right here, right here. Earth is in both areas. Try and figure that out. But the letter O is over here. The letter O is the 15th letter. It goes 1 and 5 is 6. So if it's over here, 1 and 5 and 6, 1 and 5, 1, the 1 position on your dice, the 1 position, goes in the center. Automatically you know 1 and 5 goes in the center. 15, so 1, 5, and O go to the center. And you have 1, 2, 3, all the totality around of the star is 8 and 1 in the center. So 8 around and 1 is 9. So then 9 goes into the center. It seems like we all play from the same center, but we don't. 7 is Uranus, is the gateway into the world. How do we create the 7? Can we create the 7 here? No. Can we create the gateway to Uranus here? Yes. How come? Because this is Mercury 1, and over here is Saturn 6. 1 and 6 equals 7. 2 and 5 is right here. The 2 is gone. 4 and 3, you get 4 and 3, 7 and 6. 7 and 3, 6 and 4, and the 10-10 world totals to 110, and the top of the Twin Towers. So when you're mixing up your planets, and then you have Mercury, which is the number 103 in the long count. But in the short count of Mercury, what you do is Mercury's like this. Mercury 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. E is 5, is 9. R is 18, add up the 1, then add up the 8. That's how you add up the short count. Then at the end, stick to that amount. Okay? Then there's Earth, Uranus, and if you notice, there's two planets. Earth starts with the letter E, and Uranus starts with the letter U. Earth is 5, Uranus is number 3, and there's other ways and other numbers that go on it, but they come in a different situation, so the definition changes slightly. Just like if you travel around the world, you'll say, hey, you told me number 3 was like that and this, and I says, yeah. But now we're on the other side of the world. We're going to start doing all the opposites of everything. Not only that, the toilet's turned the other way, so there must be something different. So then we connect our stars to our planets. 103, 52. Earth is 52. You want to see something about number 52? I'm looking. O equals 52. One of the reasons O equals 52 is because it's the 15th letter, F-I-F. 5, fifth, the exchange of the V. 696, Rubik's Cube, totaling 696, F-I-F. T-E-N is space 44, because 20, the T-Y equals 45, the teen equals 44, because you've made it to the in between the two sides. If you stand in between the two sides of a pie, you get 90 and 90. It's 180. There was something else I just wanted to show you, that 15th letter O, 1 and 5, or 15, plus 1 and 5 is 6, is 21. Area 1, go, train, go, train, go, trains, go, train. 7, 51, 5. This is the Hebrew New Year next year, 6 and 6, when all the trains meet. There's a bunch of things with the vowels. I really didn't want to spend much time other than what I actually did, because the vowels do a lot. I'm going to do the vowels against the stars right now. I'm not going to complete it because I'm a little tired. 741. It's a good number. See, when we do the stars against the 1, 1, 3, 7, 9. This is the only number or letter that does not have its own vowel to it. But it gets over here the letter E, Earth, because it's on this position here. But the letter E goes over here. Do you understand? A, B, C, D, E, F, your telephone? Your telephone puts the E here. But the vowels go here. A, B, C, D, E, F. You do it here and here, the E. So the E gets to play both positions in the star. Therefore, it has its own value in the star. We take on A, 1, E, 5, I, 9. And if you look at the Aleph letter in Hebrew, it's one connected line. 9 and 5 is 14, and the cross is on your back, because this bends over like a hook. You can say more or less it's the Gimel. That turns into the Gimel. But anyways, on your second star, which is the star you see on the telephone, the star you see on the ambulance, 1 and 6 equals 7. 3 and 4 equals 7. 1 and 9 is the totality of this star, which becomes this star over here. Okay, so there is no 1 and 9 because it's already in the center. It becomes the circle of life, 1, 5, and 9. And then you would take this star and you do this to the star. And then you do it the other way. It's how it connects. It turns into the swastika. Here and here, 2 and 5 equals 7. You see 1 and 3, you can't go across. You got to go 1, down to 5, up to 3. A-C-E, ace, 1, 5, and 3 equal 9. 2 and 3, 2 down through 5 equals 7. And then 5 equals to 3. But they're connected together. 1963 and 1965 and all the other numbers, because, yes, I forgot to tell you the one that, on this one, you have the 6th position. The 15th letter, 1 and 5 is 6, it is counted. But on this one, you don't have it. So the letter O does not present itself in this one over here. I'm just hoping this video works. Yeah, one reason I do all this is because I think I know something, and I'm just sharing what I know. And if everybody can just share what we think we know, we might be able to learn something deeper towards science, because this whole world is science. You want to do something, it's a science. You want to go out with somebody, it's a science. Whatever you do, it's always a science. Size, the signs are in. It makes sense. Science. Sounds stupid, but the world is full of jokes, right? The other thing I was saying, pi, 3.14159265, and it actually says the nuts of Illinois, okay? That's why, and the Mississippi, ISS, oh, I did that already. 3.1415, 1 and 4, N and O equal 29. Then you get to 9, 2 in pi, and that equals 9 and 2 is 29 again. 2 and 9, 2 and 9, 11, 11. Then 6, 5 in pi, another 11, 11, 11, 11. 11 times 11 times 11 is 1331, plus 33 is 1364. 6 times 4 is 24, 6 and 4 is 10 is 34, and that says number 1. And then it continues on until it connects 12 and 7 to make 19, and so forth, and then it starts connecting to all these stars. We have all the answers. Here's the grid, and here's the stars. You want to make stars like this, or would you like to... We can do this way. This is the mug and dove. If you take a look at it, just take the V's off. Put in the sword on this side and the sword on this side, and hacha, the world we live in. See the E, see the F, see the way it's short over here, but it's long over here, because there's a piece like this stuck right over here, and you can't cross the line. When this one over here is running through from corner to corner. So you can create this, and then it creates one of these. F, 6, 3 and 3 is F6. 3 and 3, the opposites are 4 and 4. 7 and 7, 7 and 6, the spirit of 76. Anyways, I want to end this now. I'm going to do a thing on the planets, but I'm still not finished with pi. I'm still not finished with doing what I wrote down about Isom, what I wrote down about Nibiru, and Planet X is very special. Because everybody gave it a definition, because everybody sees the basic, what can you call it? The basics of it is, what's the name of it? Person, place, or thing? Okay, so right away I have some information. I got a lot of information, because the more you talk, the more I know. I just match it with everything else everybody else has done in science. I don't have to be a scientist. I have to be good at puzzles. That's all. Raphael 7286 on a constellation of Pegasus. Check 7286, all the coordinates north and south of this planet. The central point is near Nairobi. Your rubies. Anyways, what else are we going to say? In the year 5775, we're on the countdown. 3 more days before 44. There's 3 44s in this month. October 4th, October 13th, and October 22nd. The 22nd is the one that comes into life. So therefore, the other one that's central is the 13th. 13 and 10, Michael Jordan, the best one who played the ball of the universe, basketball. So if they're saying something might happen, of course something's going to happen. It might be small, so small that most people will say, ah, wasn't anything. Could have happened anytime, anyway, anywhere, right? Thank you for watching. Again, it'd be fun to end this video on 1414 without looking, right? But then you couldn't see my face and I couldn't see the time. I want to thank you for watching this video, and we will be together one day. I'm not even going to finish on 1414. I'm going to have to stop it now. I could not say and be polite by stopping it right on the time just because I wanted the right number. Thank you for watching.